Hello and welcome, and today you join me back in Skylines 2. For those that don't know, this series was called Tabland. I recorded 20 episodes, all starting right here, and finishing way over here, where I built this area, which has its own area. Now today isn't actually an episode, but what it actually is, Tabland cinematics, and more. So without wasting any more time in this video, sit back, relax, and enjoy some cinematics. After that will be the extra stuff. Alrighty, here we go. Hello and welcome to this week's video. My name is TabbyCat and today we are in City Skylines 2. Here's where we can enter the name for the world, and Tabland it is. So I think it's time to start laying out grids like this and see what we can do from there. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna run out of money anytime soon. Ooh, and while I'm thinking about it, I should probably add some parks. That's something about this game as well. If I just tilt my camera up, you can see my city over there. Look how far the traffic has banked up just to get into my town. That's crazy. I mean, I know it's a good looking town, but geez, that many people already. All these highways weren't made for busy traffic, that's for sure. I mean, that's what happens when you put a whole entire infrastructure worth of building here. Ah, cool. We unlocked more stuff. Yay. Okay, hopefully that'll do for now, and I'll come back to this area later. Because right now I kind of want to work on this area over here and extending it further upwards. So once again, I'm going to head into a time lapse and let's get this part built. Here we go. This seems to be pretty good so far. I've also built this little intersection right here, which seems to be working decently. That's my flood wall, yeah. Now another thing I have not done in this game yet is districts, so what I think I might want to do is have a look and see what they do. In other words, let's go see how districts work in this game. This looks like a nice place to start, and that'll do for now. I'm just gonna get this one here. Ooh, I can multi-select. Wow, that's cool. I'm gonna get that. May also get this as well. These tiles. And screw it, we'll get all of that as well. And down there it still says I have 33 tiles I can buy, so oh, that's cool. I unlocked Big City. Yeah, nice. Now I can get 51 tiles. Fun. Well, in that case, I'm gonna get these ones here. And those two. And this whole row just there. Maybe even for now just this as well, just so I have another access point for highways. Yeah, this is gonna look cool when it's done. We're only on episode 3 and I hope to have more episodes after this, but anyway, it'll take its time. So that's enough tiles for now. I think that's pretty good. We now also have the railway network and a few more points of access for the highway. So all is pretty good. Oh my word, that took 46 minutes to do that. All that just for some spaghetti. Yay. So let me explain all the connections. I mean, you've probably been paying attention, haven't you? I would hope. Even if you have made it to this far in the video, make sure you like and subscribe, please. Anyway, you know, I'm starting to question if this is even possible, because it just keeps coming up with an invalid shape. Unless maybe I try this side, and valid shape again. What happens if I just get rid of the bridge, and maybe just instead replace it with just the normal road? Well, after enough building, I have finally done it. I just made the roundabouts bigger, worked on the terrain a bit. Turns out that I can't have the bridge that I want, but this will have to do. I can't make it look pretty, it'll sure be functional, that's for sure. And speaking of functional, let's see how this works. Ah, great, that's what we like to see, a bank up of traffic already. Yeah, congratulations, mate. I mean, people are using it. Wow. I think people just need to learn how to merge properly, but whatever. But before I work on any other projects, I gotta work on industrial zoning, so I'm gonna come over here again, stare at this place for ages, because I can't figure out where I want to extend industrial to. 5 lanes and people still can't decide which one they want to be in. Logic. So for the time being, I'm gonna get rid of that part, and add this here. Now it needs a road connection, so can I do this? So I mean, it's technically connected. Oh, I can just go through this. Cool. Looks so cool. I'm still trying to work out how to place roads here. And the thing is, I might actually have to just delete this. Ooh, that's cool. Yep, alright. So I'm gonna do that. Then with the highway, I should be able to connect it back up. All going well. Yay, there we go. Finally. I'm gonna sort of line it up now. I guess something like this will have to do. And as you can see, the demand has gone back down again, so that's good. So I don't entirely know what I want to do in this episode. All I know is I want to work on this part here, but there's also this area I want to work on. Well, we have Gran City now, so that's pretty cool. Well, anyway, so I sat here for about an hour thinking of what I want to do in this episode, and yet the only thing I can think of is doing more of this. And also this train line right here. Wow, look at that. Wow, that was cool. I still don't know just yet. Wow, that took a long time, didn't it? But hey, at least I now have a new road now, and a cool bridge, and a new area developing over here. But I suppose I should actually give an update on what's happening. You see, doing these freeways took me a few hours to do, but there is something I did learn. So this is the edge of the world, right? And if I were to bring this road this way, you'd see that there's arrows here, which are the same arrows as what's over here, which then means you can have as many outside connections as you want, which is great news because I've always wanted to find out. So yeah, that's cool. Yes, and now what? Is it unreliable now? As you can tell, I've spammed the roads with mailboxes. Oh wait, I'm not done yet. There's more. Well, I guess this is my life now. And I think that's enough. Oh wait, the new area I built over here didn't have any. You know what that means? I have no idea if this is good or not, but whatever. It is what it is, I suppose. Look, this area here doesn't have any. My frames. So is this helping or not? Imagine I level up just by placing mailboxes. How funny would that be? My frames, oh my days. And I think I'm gonna place the last mailbox just on this corner right here. And there we go. Now I still have 115 tiles, which is great and all until you realize that there's a lot more than 115 tiles just here. And I can't buy 310 tiles. And I couldn't even buy 226 of them. But knowing I probably won't even need that much, there's still 171 tiles somehow. But anyway, at least I have more area to build. Firstly, I want to start off by saying I now have a population of 300,000, which is actually a pretty big milestone. And yeah, as per usual, we have a fair bit to work on. Let's just hope I can get it all done today. I think I'm gonna start off today's episode over here, because I have some demand for residential, and there's some area right here. So I'm just gonna fill some of this bit in, like so. Yeah, like that. Well, that's job 1 done. Second job of today is districts. 1 district done, so that's that one done. That's a pretty big district there, and something like that will do. There we go, and that's that one done. And there we go, that's all the districts done for now. Why are you not letting me at this park here? It'll let me do it here, but it won't let me do it here. Why? Oh, yes! Finally! Yeah, I found out how to do it now. When there's a will, there's a way. And look how much better that looks. So I'm just gonna have to go back to the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way where I end up not saying anything for however long this took me to make. But anyway, enjoy the time-lapse. Well, I've got the last milestone. Hell yeah. Oh wow, look how many people we're gaining. And look how much money we're gaining. Wow. And look at all the traffic jams we're making. I still can't tell if all of these outside connections were worth it. I mean, it sure is nice having a lot of people coming into my town. Not when this happens. I mean, traffic is banked up all along here. And it just seems like everyone wants to just flow into here. I really don't know why you would choose that. Because I'm going to slide back over here. Because if we go into this menu right here, I can add an outside connection for boats. So I'm going to do this, then I can do that, and I can then do this. And I'm also going to do that there. So another thing I found out you could do is if you do left click, you can upgrade some stuff. So I'm going to do this, and place this right here. Now with that train line, I'm going to drag it here, and then I'm going to do this. Then next I'm going to do this. Add that one there as well. And now hopefully we should have trains coming through here. And boats. And there's only one way to find out. By unpausing. Well, there we go. Seems like we've got that up and running now. And that's pretty good. So now for the final task today. The airport. Not just one airport, but two of them. So I'm going to open up maps. Fly back over to here and buy these tiles, and I'm gonna place this right here, and here we go. I can place this building right here, which now means I have two airports. It's like you're gonna need a NASA computer just to generate every single one of these, which is something I do not own. Yeah, no wonder why my game struggles. Oh my days. The more I place, the worse it gets. Right, you know what, I think that'll do. Oh, and you look at that, I got my frame rate back. Roxy Furlife said, I got a district idea, Nova. And I think Nova is a good name. If you remember in the last two series, I kind of just named roads like random things. So I'm just gonna try and name it, and see how long I can go for. Well, this is not gonna break my game, is it? That is the maximum. So screw it, we're having a name road, Yeah, so what road do you live on? Oh, I just live on Huh, no kidding. So I've been floating around the world finding out what to do in this video, and I was looking around and I saw this. You might be wondering the same thing, why is there just a patch of brown here? Well, if I do this, you'll see that there's these under here. Now, I'm pretty sure when I placed these down, these weren't underwater, which means the water level has risen. So that's one concern that I have, so I'll probably work on that soon. And the other concern that I have is when I unpause the game, everything is running in slow motion. So I don't really know what's going on there, and that's not even up to just bad traffic as well. For example, let's take a look at this. Yeah, it's not going very fast, is it? And that is on 3 times speed. Like, I can press this button as much as I want, and yet everyone's still going slow. So I don't really know what to do now. I mean, it might just be due to the fact that I have so many people in this world, and I think the population of this world is doubled than what the other two worlds were like. And that's all on this side of the world, by the way. You know, over this side of the river, there's barely anything. But I've still got to build over here yet. About the only thing that I've done on this side of the river was just adding the freeway systems. But anyway, enough ranting. Something like that then. That'll do. So let me just extend this road to about here, then till about here. So then I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. I'm also just going to do this for the time being. Then I'm going to do this. Should be able to remove that now, and then just extend that down to here. Remove this and that. Then I'm going to do this and have that connect in right here. Next thing I'm going to do is just upgrade this road here. Then I'm just going to do this. I'm also just going to upgrade that road there. Then I'm just going to downgrade this part to like that. Actually, no, I'm just going to do this. Then I'm going to grab that, curve it this way. Then I can do that. Then I'm just going to do that, upgrade that. Yeah, that looks alright. Then I'm just going to build off of here for a moment, and then make the rest of this road 3-lane. Then I'm going to do this, and then just bring it down like that. Then I'm going to do this. Bring it like that and do that. Then what I'm going to do is just bring this road to about here. Bring that road like that. Now the next thing to do is bring that road to here. Then the next thing to do is just do that. Then I'm going to do this and do that. Actually, never mind. I might just do something like this. And then I'm going to do this. Drag that to about here. Then I'm going to do this. Then do that. Then I can do this. And all I need to do now is just connect that up to here. And I'm just going to do this for now, because I want to upgrade it to this. And just remove that again. Might be able to do this as well. And that is because I want to go from this area right here. Bring it like this. Then I'm going to bring it like this. I'm going to remove that bit, and then I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to bring this road here, bring that to about here, bring it like that. Right, well, I'm going to have to do something like that, and that's just so I can bring that into there. And then I'm just going to have to connect it like that, and then I'm just going to do this, and now I'm really hoping traffic flows better. For now, I'm just going to bring it to here, and then I just need to build an intersection here. So I think what I'm going to do is build one of these intersections right here. So I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do that, so I'm going to do that, then I'm going to do that, then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that. Then I'm just going to do that there, and that there. Upgrade this road to there, same with that, and then I'm just going to do this. And the same right here. And there we have it. So let's just unpause and see what happens. So now, the next thing to work on is cemeteries.
Oh dear God, what have I done? Oh, it is only getting worse. Oh dear. Look at that. Oh my days. What? That's so funny. Oh, okay then. So the grid tool is kind of broken, which means I've somehow managed to make stuff like this just by simply grabbing a road and extending it out there and then clipping it to another road, and then you get these sort of awkward angles that look really cool. That means like the further out you go and then you try to connect to a road. Look at that. There we go. So I've sort of been messing around anyway, and I just found out that you can do that. Right, let me get rid of some of this, if I even can. And there we go, I'll just fix that part up now.
And now I can just remove that road that I had there. And there we go, now we're back to normal. Oh, isn't that ironic? Well, we're gonna need to fix that, aren't we? Right, there we go. Okay. But on the bright side, we do have boats now. Finally. Oh my god, it's doing it again. Also, I just wanted to say we now have 400 subscribers. We are currently on 401, and I just want to thank you guys. Sort of like a cool milestone to get. Be even cooler milestone if we got 500 subscribers, or maybe 1,000 subscribers, or 100,000 subscribers, or heck, even maybe 1,000,000 subscribers. That would be nice. But anyway, consider subscribing as well as liking the video as well. That would be greatly appreciated. Especially for the amount of time that I spend working on these videos. It's usually been 5 days a week. It's just all the recording and editing that I've got to do and then uploading it. Yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into it. Speaking about a lot of work going into it, I think it's about time that I head into a time lapse.
Oh, really? Oh, man, do I have to get back to this?
So yeah, as you can tell, I am back. And a lot has happened since the last time I recorded. Yeah, fun fact, I built all this 2 days ago now. What happened, you may ask? Well, I almost lost this world twice. But I am so thankful for autosave. Basically what ended up happening was real world power issues. And welcome back to City Skylines 2, the game of random things happening and me building a lot of things. I wonder how last week's video did. Oh my days. What? 1,000 views? That's mental for this channel. You know, all of my other City Skylines get about like 100 to about 200 views per video. This one though, jeez, thank you guys. All the views and all the subscribers. Wow. Well, I wonder if we can do the same on this video. Let's see how many views this one gets. And let's see how many subscribers it gets as well. So if you're still watching at this point in the video, which I hope you are, consider subscribing as well as liking the video. It's free and it helps me out a ton. I spend ages working on these videos, so it's just nice to get something out of it. A normal person would look down here and see what they need. And then you've got me, which will build roads randomly. Literally just want like no green space. Everything the light touches will have a building on it eventually. Remember that. Damn, I should get that quoted. Hope Disney doesn't come after me. Wow, there's a lot of traffic here. Whatever shall I do? Leave it. And finally, today is the day that I get to work on this side of the world. As seen in previous episodes where I worked on this area here, as well as finishing off this area here. Which I've basically gotten this side of the world to a state where I'm happy with it. I mean, like, I still need to add districts and stuff. But that would just come with the demand of it. And that's pretty much that. Because as you can tell, it's been flooded. So I need to fix that. Another thing that's been flooded is my comment section. And that's because of district names. Now, if you wanted me to make an in-depth video on how to fix traffic in this game, let me know down in the comment sections below. And that video will probably come out after this series is done. And there we go, I placed a few buildings now. So that should hopefully help with tourism and help make my city look better. And yeah. Now, one of the main reasons why I haven't made as much progress as I usually did was if I unpause the game, you'd see that the traffic is not moving at all. Like, yeah, sure, the game is running, but for not long. It just sort of pauses again and then plays back and stuff. So that's what I've had to deal with. Sounds like fun. And you know what else is fun? Liking and subscribing. At the time of recording, I have 459 subscribers, but I am trying to get to at least 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Can I do it? I don't know, but I suppose you could help. That would be nice. So yeah, consider subscribing because it's free and it helps me out a lot. And let's get into this week's video. But anyway, I need to place a lot of parks in this area, so let's do that. There's at least 3 parks. There's now 4 and 5. You're all about to go crazy when I say 6, 7. And I might just leave it as that for now. So now all that needs to be done is just connecting this freeway with this road and this freeway. And hopefully that should be good. So to kick things off, I think I want to start off with a time lapse. Just so I can figure out all these road connections. And I suppose the next thing I need to do is district borders. And there we go, there's another district done. And bring it back to there. And put it back here. There we go. And that's another district done. I just want to say thank you for 470 subscribers. Now today should be an exciting video. And if you're not excited, then what you doing, man? Smile. But essentially simulation distance, from what I understand, is if you're in a certain area, only some things will load. And anything outside of your peripheral vision won't load or do anything. I mean, even though this is an open world city building simulator thing, whatever you want to call it, people do still have to travel, and I guess that's probably why there's no simulation distance in this game. It would make sense for performance, but I'm not sure how it will go in game. And yeah, there probably are mods that can help you run your game better. However, you gotta realize this is completely vanilla. No mods whatsoever. And I think I shall add this here, so when I go to upgrade it, I'll have the train lines on this side. And lastly, I can place this right here, and even upgrade it. And there we have it. I've managed to build stuff on this island, and I am yet to build stuff here, which pretty much I'll just build some roads in this area. I will probably have this road going over the freeway, but I'll sort that out at another time. Doomsday is approaching. Doomsday is approaching. And the 2 questions I have for today's video is, can I fix my world? And can I get this last bit done? One of those is certainly doable. But yeah, in last week's episode, this sort of happened. There's a massive death wave everywhere, which I've sort of had to add some of these. You can already see the amount of hearses coming through, mainly to prevent the water from seeping over the edge. Now, while we're over here, I've noticed that there's some flooding issues, which I really don't want to deal with right now. Why does it look so weird? Oh, I love it though. This is modern art at its finest. This is so cool. It's me. Look at it. I even renamed the roads to where they go. This is so derpy. I love it. And there we go. I just spent some time making a little community here with all the names that helped make this world possible and my derpy little cat. And now all of that is now enclosed in a little community of TabbyCat. And there we go. That will be just sitting there now, which is kind of fun. And there we go, that's the entire video done, which means it's the outro. Thank you guys so much for watching this series, and I hope you guys liked it just as much as I did, and yeah. Well, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share, notificate for more, do all of that fancy stuff. Click this video here for more announcements, or click the videos on the outro card. And yeah, that's it. See ya! When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too.